And if you want, if you'd like, let me know and I can just send you this link. And then among other things, like you can see it again if you'd like as well. Okay, let's do this. So we're doing multi-step conversions. And we did single step the other day. Let's do one more single step and just to kind of like get ourselves back in that gear, and then we'll do some multi-step. Do you have a favorite number?
No.
No. Great. No worries. Oh, I should have done like 9. That sounds like no. Okay, let's do. Question is 42 inches. How much is that? So that amount is not going to change, but how much is that in feet?
Two.
What was that?
The 3 inches feet?
Oh, sure. Yeah, think through what you're thinking.
I think 3 feet.
It's somewhere right around 3 feet. Yeah.
4?
It's somewhere in between 3 and 4 feet. And how did you get there?
Because 42 inches isn't that tall.
That works. You've got a mental picture of how tall it is. What if we figure out the exact? Okay. So if we do the conversion, does this look somewhat similar to the other day? Kind of. So we've got our start spot over here. That's our number, and the little word, the unit that goes with the number, is in the start spot. And in the end spot, we've got the unit that we want to solve for. And in that conversion, do we want to end with inches?
No. Want to end with feet.
Agree. But we start with inches. We want to end in feet. How are we going to get rid of it? Where are we going to put it to get rid of it?
We're going to cancel it out.
We're going to cancel it out. Great. Agree. And to cancel it out, we're going to put the unit inches also on the somewhere in this fraction. It's either going to go on the top or the bottom.
Bottom.
There you go. It's going to go on the bottom. And just like you said, that's going to cancel it out. So when we have the unit of inches on top and the unit of inches on the bottom, that will cancel out. Cool. Are we done?
Yeah. No. Wait. I don't know.
What's the unit that we want in the end?
Feet.
Great. Do we have the unit of feet somewhere that we're going to end with it in our conversion?
No.
No, we don't. Where would you like to put it so that we do have it?
The bottom. Top.
It's either the bottom or the top. Totally agree. Either the bottom or the top. Do we already have something in the bottom? Okay, we've already got something in the bottom. So since we've already got something there, where are we going to put the other one?
Top.
There you go. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. That got more. confident and I agree with it. And because we were saying, like, were we done before? No, because we want feet. And in order to get feet, we were trying to figure out if we wanted it on the top or the bottom. And we figured it out because we already had inches on the bottom. The other way that you could do it is you want feet, so you want that your ending unit you want on the top of your last fraction. Once you've got it on the top of your last fraction, then, well, I should ask you, are we done?
No. You still have to find the number.
Still have to find the numbers. Okay, let's do the numbers. Numbers are gonna go in here. Do you know how many inches in a foot?
2.
It's close to 2. Yeah. I'm trying to find a sentence of inches in a foot. And we've got something about 2. It's more than 2.
Oh.
6 times more than 2.
6 times 2. 3.
6 times, 3 times 2 is 6. Yes. There's another number right there. It's not 2 inches. Is it 12? Is it 22? Is it 32? I think you just started to say it.
Huh?
Yeah, 12 inches is 1 foot.
Yes. And then it's gonna be 1 foot. Calculator. Oh, do I calculate this?
Eventually we will calculate it. Where do the numbers go in here?
Top 12, 1 foot, 1 feet. 1 goes on top in front of feet.
And how did you, yes, how did you know that?
Because this is 1 feet.
There you go. There's your feet. There's that number that goes with the feet. And how about there? What number do we put there?
12.
Yes, correct. How did you know?
Because it says 12 inches at the bottom.
There you go. And that right there is how to do all of your conversions. Like that thought process that you just said. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and calculator this. So I've got a calculator here. If you'd like, you can just tell me what you would type in.
Oh, yeah, I got a phone calculator. Is that okay?
Okay.
Ow! Where are we? Oh. Do we do 12 divided by 1?
Good question. So we do in our math step, we're gonna do everything on the top, multiply everything on the top. So which numbers do we have on the top here?
We got 1 on the top.
We've got a 1 on the top. Do we have anything else on the top?
Feet. 1 feet.
We've got 1 feet. Yeah. Is there anything else in the whole sentence that is on top?
42.
There you go. All right, we've got 42 inches and 1 feet, like one whatever, on top. So all of the numbers on top are, if you're gonna type them in with a multiply, you'd say got 42 times 1. So if we multiply all the stuff on the top, 42 times 1 is?
It's gonna be the same answer because anything times 1 is the answer.
There you go. Yes. So that number is
42.
awesome. And what is there on the bottom?
1.
Yep, there's a 1. There's also a
12.
great. Multiply them times each other and you get,
I got 12.
there you go. Cool. So we multiplied the top, multiply the bottom, did both of those. Now we're going to do the top divided by the bottom.
Okay. I got 3.5.
Sounds good. And what is the unit on that number?
Feet.
There you go. Got it. Were your initial thoughts right on?
Kind of, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, you looked at 42 inches and said, well, that's somewhere between 3 and 4 feet.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. Yes. And now we just did another practice with the full conversion. Okay, let's take those same 42 inches, but now instead of feet, we're going to go to miles. 42 inches. Here's an option. Do you want to take that to miles or to meters?
Miles.
To miles. All right, let's do it. These are 42 inches, and we are going to take that to miles. Okay. Well, do you want to think? Go ahead and think out loud. What do you see? What do you think?
I don't know. I don't like this. What? 3.5 on top?
Oh, there's a 3.5 here somewhere.
I think so. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
We're on the next one, aren't we? Okay, so 4 feet and 2 sway. Inches goes on the bottom.
Yes. Great. How did you know that?
Because it was same as the last problem.
Same as the last one. Started on top. We want to cancel it out, so it's going to go to the bottom. Nice.
Yeah.
And then what's the unit that we're solving for here?
Miles.
Okay.
Miles goes on top.
Miles goes on top. Yeah. I'm just going to give you this for here. Miles goes on top. All right. So we've got the thing that we want is the last thing in our fraction. Are we done yet, or do we still have some blank spots?
Well, one's gonna go on the back. Like 42's gonna go on. Okay. Miles is gonna go on the top.
Uh-huh.
Then one's gonna go for the miles.
Let's do all the units and then we'll do all the numbers. Because we've still got some blank spots here and here.
Okay.
Is there a unit that we know of that has to do with like length and distance that is between an inch and a mile?
Feet.
There you go. Okay. So we're going to go from inch to foot to mile. Okay. Where do you want the unit of foot to go?
The top.
The top right here. We've got.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anywhere else that you want that same unit to go?
The bottom of the other one.
The bottom of the other one. Okay. And when we have a unit on the top and the bottom, what can we do to it?
You
Something.
can cross one out. We'll cancel out. Math things.
They cancel out. Something divided by itself. They cancel. Yeah. What's the unit that you're left with on top?
The unit is miles.
Yeah. And what are you solving for?
Miles.
Miles. Yeah. Do you have what you want on the top of the last thing?
What? There's so many miles and feet and inches. I don't know.
We're not sure. Yeah. Because there are a lot of them, and you're right. There's multiple steps here now. Oh my gosh. So you started in inches and you canceled out the inches by taking it from the top to the bottom. Great. That's exactly what you wanted to do. You converted it to feet because feet are like a middle size. But we're not done yet. We have to get rid of the feet also. So we put those on the bottom also. Canceled out inches, canceled out feet. We're going to solve for miles, and miles is what you're solving for. So cool. This looks great. You could screenshot this. You could use this as a template for other stuff. This kind of pattern, this zigzag pattern, whatever you start with, cancel out in the next fraction, convert in a multi-step. You're always going to have an in-between step. Sometimes you will have a lot of in-between steps. Sometimes you'll only have a few. Here we converted to feet and then miles, and that was our answer. Let's go ahead and plug in. What was it?
I said okay.
Cool. Great. Go ahead and plug in our numbers. We can just pull that one from here to there. We've still got 12 inches.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give you a number here. You've got 5,280 feet in 1 mile.
Okay.
But now my question for you is, so you've got your conversion factors, but where do the numbers go?
I was going to go for inches.
What was it?
12 is inches.
12 is inches.
1 is feet.
There you go. Nice. Yes.
And then 5,280 is miles.
Super close. 5,280 is in the conversion factor with the miles. But what is the unit right after 5,280?
Feet?
Yeah. Okay. So does the 5,280, does that go with the feet or with the miles?
The feet.
There you go. Nice. And then this conversion factor up here, will that go on the top or on the bottom?
The bottom.
Yes. How did you know?
Because it says feet.
Because it says feet. Yep, that's exactly how to do it. It says feet, so you're going to put the number that goes with feet. All right. How about miles? Is there a number that goes with miles?
1.
Nice. One goes with miles, one goes with miles. Okay. You're looking good. We got the units. We got the numbers. Last step is your favorite step. But in some ways, this step, you just type this into your calculator. What are all the numbers on top here?
1.
There's a 1. What else?
No, miles.
There's miles. Yes, there is a miles. That miles will stick with us into our answer. Some number of miles. How about the numbers? Which numbers are on top of this fraction?
1, 42.
Great. Great. Multiply them across. 1 times 1 times 42
That's 42.
is 42. All right. Great. How about the bottom? What numbers are on the bottom?
12. 5,281. And that's a 63,360.
Nice. Multiply the top, multiply the bottom. For your last step, take the top and divide it by the bottom.
Huh?
We multiplied the top, got that. 42 times 1 is 42. That was the top. Multiply across the bottom, got that. 1 times 12 times 5,280. Got multiply across the bottom. The last step is take the top and divide it by the bottom.
This is a big number. 1,508,57143.
Okay. Now here's my question. Did your calculator show, did you type in 42 divided by 63,300, or did you type in 63,360 divided by 42?
Yeah, type in the right answer question.
Yeah, 63, 42. Okay. So I think.
Oh.
Do you see it?
Yeah. Yeah. It went away, then it came back. But yeah, I see it.
There's kind of two things here. We can type in. So what we've got is 42 divided by 63,360.
I think this is the right answer. It's gonna be a bunch of zeros.
Okay.
66288.
Great. Good. Just erasing that. And 4 times. Does that look about right? 0.3 zeros. 66287. Cool. I'll write that a little bit more clearly, but nice. Do you see the difference between these two numbers?
Yes. The one is bigger, one is smaller.
One is smaller. When you've got this here, the top divided by the bottom means the number on top divided by the number on the bottom. This answer here, you took the bottom and divided it by the top. But then we were like, wait a second, hold on. Then we took the top and divided it by the bottom and got that answer there. Okay. Cool. I'm thinking let's do another one like this and then just take this off of your to-do list entirely because we will have done 2 questions of the same type.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Let's do volume. Let's do oh, we can take that same number. Well, okay. So your question would say something like, you've got 36,600 milliliters. How many gallons is that?
We should find out.
I like it. We can find out. Okay. Do you want to think it out loud? What do you see? Where do you want to go?
We gotta put ML on the bottom.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said put ml on the bottom, and did you say something after that?
Gallons on the top.
Nice. Okay. So far, so good. That looks great. That was a super solid start. That was like, you are getting this. Very cool. Are we done or are we missing something?
We're missing a whole lot. Okay. So one's gonna go on the top.
Maybe let's do all of our units first because we've got this other. This is a multi-step. We're going to convert it to something else to get it there. We're going to convert it from milliliters to something and then into gallons.
More gallons?
There's your gallons.
Yeah.
Okay, so here again, we've got milliliters, which are like super tiny. We've got gallons that are like pretty big. Do you know of a volume measurement that's like in between?
No.
I'm gonna give you a few hints. It kind of sounds like milliliter. Like milliliter kind of has like the flavor of the sound in it, but milliliter. And my second hint is you may have heard of them for like soda. You may go get a 2 bottle of soda. Starts with an L.
Oh. Liters.
There you go. Okay. Let's make sure it works. So our milliliters are really small. Our gallons are really big. Our liters kind of in between sized. Yeah, so milliliters are really small. Gallons are really big. Our liters kind of in between sized.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll start with milliliters, but then cancel them out. Convert to liters, which is kind of in between. Cancel those out, and then we'll get to gallons. Did that make some sense? Did that go too fast?
It makes some sense.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We've got all of our units. Milliliters cancel, liters cancel, gallons is what we're solving for. Are we done?
No.
No. What are we going to do next?
Numbers?
The numbers. All right.
There's one on the top now. 1 liter.
We're thinking one number is some amount of millithings. Is a millithing big or small? Think of like the legs on a millipede. The same word, milla, and then a millipede has all these little legs. Are the legs big or are the legs small?
Big.
On your millipede. Do you know what a millipede is?
So, insects I don't like.
Okay, right. Okay. Good point. Here's another analogy that'll like help us get there. How about like cents in a dollar? Which is bigger, a cent or a dollar?
$1.
Exactly. $1 has how many cents in it?
Huh?
If you have,
1 cent?
yeah, $1 is how many cents?
25. 4 quarters.
4 quarters. Okay, a dollar is 4 quarters. And how many cents in each quarter?
25.
Exactly. Okay. So we've got 4 quarters in a dollar. Each quarter is 25 cents. Number of cents in a dollar is exactly. Thank you. There's your 4 quarters. Each quarter is 25 cents. Got 100 cents in a dollar, just like there's 100 years in a century. Milli is just like centi, except milli's even smaller. So cent, there's 100 cents in $1. Milli is just like that, but even smaller. So instead of 100, we've got 1,000 milli things in one big thing. And then there is your conversion factor. So what's the number that goes with the liter?
1 liter.
There you go. Nice. What's the number that goes with the milliliters?
1,000.
All right. So 1,000 milliliters is 1 liter. Cool. I'm just going to give you this number because you could look that up on that same page that we looked up all of our other conversion factors. It would be there also, but we've been at this a little while. I'm just going to give you this number. But you have to figure out how to use it. So what number goes with your gallons?
I haven't figured it out yet, but like I guess we put 100 cents there. Wait, 3.875. Wait, 1.
How'd you know?
Because it says 1 gallon.
There you go. There you go. Yes. And I like that you were thinking that out loud because you did it. You were like, here's my conversion factor, here's my number. And you're like, wait a second, that number goes with the liters. And then you got it because you're like, I'm looking for gallons. Here's my gallons. Here's my number that goes with the gallons. And I have to do one. And just to finish it out, what's the number that's going to go with the liters?
1. There's a
And
lot of ones here.
it's a lot of ones. Here's your conversion fraction.
Oh, 3,000. 3.875.
There you go. Okay. All right. This is looking good. We are almost there. I'm just going to give myself a little bit more space here. And if you would like, you can read these off or you can calculate them. What are the numbers on the top of your fraction?
36,600. 1, and the answer is going to be 36,600.
There you go. Nice. What are your numbers on the bottom of that fraction?
1,000. 3.875.
Sounds good.
I got 15,015.625. I don't know if that's right.
I think you're, did you do this whole thing already?
Yeah.
Nice. Doing it. Okay. I got a different answer. I put in 36,600 divided by 3,875. Okay, but you got a number that was like 15.
Yeah.
Okay, let's maybe do the bottom altogether because we might have skipped past that. What are the numbers on the bottom here?
1,000. 3.875.
Sounds good. Go ahead and plug those in.
Okay. Times, right?
Yep, exactly. Times. Yes, it's going to be 1 times 1,000 times 3.875.
I got the same number, but in the thousands.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. You multiplied that number times 1,000. So that makes sense that it's the same number, but now in the thousands spot. And for your final, go ahead. I thought you were going to say something.
Nope, I was yawning.
That's just fine. For your final adventure, take your top number, divide it by your bottom number.
I got 9.44516,129.
Whew. Good, good.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is the unit on that number? We did this whole sentence. What is the unit that we're... Say it again, Edmund.
Gallons?
There you go. Cool. Nicely done. Okay. Let's go ahead and check this off of your list of things to do. I think it would be a wonderful option if you have it in you to do another rep like this today. The